Hi guys, welcome to another Stats by Sticks video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 games for Week 8. Let's get it started with the Colts versus the Texans. Joe Flacco was starting quarterback for the Colts for a little bit because Anthony Richardson was hurt. But he's back now, but I'm not too sure if he's going to be his old self again. You know, the team's still going to be really good because Jonathan Taylor is one of the best running backs in the entire NFL still. Pittman's a great wide receiver to have. And this defense is really underrated in my opinion. They have like this lockdown corner. I don't remember his name, but he's really, really good. And for the Texans, well, they're the Texans. Last year, they were the biggest shocker, winning the division. And they look really good again. C.J. Stroud, one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He solidified that. And Joe Mixon is a great addition to the offseason. No Nico Collins because he's on the IR. Tank Dell just had a disappointing week last week. C.J. Stroud needs to pass the ball more. And you still got Stephon Diggs, one of the best receivers in the NFL still. And you can't forget about their defense. And the spread for this game is the Texans by 4.5. They'll cover the spread. The final score will be Texans 30-20. Our next game is the Eagles versus the Bengals. The Eagles, they're 4-2. They started off a little rocky with like a 2-2 record, but ever since their bye week, they've won 2 straight. A.J. Brown is part of the reason why. Even though he missed a ton of games, 3 games, in the 3 games he's played, he's been really, really good. Devonta Smith, I don't know about his status yet. He probably will be playing. I don't know. Jalen Hurts, he needs to cut out the turnovers. That's his biggest problem. The O-line is still the Eagles' O-line, one of the best in the league, even though they don't have the part of their O-line that made them really good, Jason Kelce. And their defense is still like one of the best in the NFL. The Bengals at the beginning of the year were like the most disappointing team. 1-4, but they've won their past 2 games. Joe Burrow is starting to look like his old self again, like 2 or 3 years ago. Ja'Marr Chase and Joe Burrow are hooking up great. As entering this week, Ja'Marr Chase had the most receiving yards of anyone in the NFL. Well, their defense is just not very good this year. They just can't get anything to work. So because of that, the Bengals, for some reason, have a 2.5-point spread, maybe because they're at home, but they won't cover that. The Eagles will beat them in what I classify as a shootout now, 35-32. Defenses have been really good this year. Our final game is Sunday Night Football between the Cowboys and the 49ers. The Cowboys have also been super disappointing. They had their bye week last week. They needed to, after a stunning 47-9 loss to the 49ers, the Lions. The Lions just outplayed them in every single aspect of that game. I dropped the Cowboys defense in fantasy because they're like the worst in the entire league. Cowboys defense is gone because no Dan Quinn. Micah Parsons been hurt. Mike Zimmer's been terrible. Their offense is now like really good now. Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb are like, is there a good connection? The running game's just a big question mark. Rico Dowdle, in my opinion, is better than Zeke. The 49ers have also been super disappointing. Part of the reason of that is their injuries. Deebo Samuel and George Kittle are going to play, which is pretty good. But CMC's still probably not going to play for a while. And Brandon Ayuk tore his ACL and his MCL. So he's gone for the season. Probably missed the start of next season as well. The defense, Warner has been dealing with injuries. Nick Bosa has also been dealing with injuries. Their best safety, Talanoa Hufanga, I don't know how to say it, but he's on the IR. And their defense has been banged up. They've been banged up overall. I think their kicker's injured as well. They've just been so unlucky. The Niners are favored by 5. The Cowboys are going to get the best of them, but the Niners nearly covered the spread. 28-24 is the final score in this game. Well, that's it for today's video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. See you.